Hey everybody, welcome back! Alrighty, so had a fun little adventure this past couple of weeks. A lot's been happening in my real life and I haven't been able to update as quickly, so I decided, you know what? To make up for the fact that I am not updating the story, on a weekly basis anymore because I just don't have time to work on it as much. It's pretty much going to be like every other week, maybe every 3 weeks, at least for the time being. I decided as a consolation that we were going to put up a nice little voting thing to see where the story went next. Because I had an idea where I wanted it to go, but I also know that I could have done it another way. So I was like, you know what, people? You get to decide. Does Hercene go with Merida, or does Clavicus Vile go with Merida? And whoever doesn't go with her goes with Sanguine on his little quest. They're actually going to branch off now. Merida's going to continue to do Thieves Guild, while Sanguine is going to go off to do the college. Well, the results came in, and it was an absolute sweeping victory. Clavicus Vile is going to get to have his own Dragonborn adventures. So, when I play as Merida, I pretty much headcanon that Clavicus Vile will not be sneaky. He just isn't. He's just very much, yes, I'm here, you're welcome, that kind of mentality. So, he's going to be running around with her, thinking of her as, his own personal little warrior. It's like, go kill those bandits! They offend me simply for existing. And she's gonna have to put up with him. So, when I first play as her, there will be no sneaking. So she's gonna be right out in the open. Unless she, at least at first, he's gonna trip her up a few times, until she basically tries to strangle him and say, will you just shut up for 5 minutes? But yes, she is not allowed to sneak on her first few adventures. However, I decided for today, we are not playing as Merida. We are playing as Sanguine. Yeah, that's right. Sanguine is getting his moment out in the sun. We are just outside of Riften. I tried to get him the same armor he had before, but I could only get iron gloves and boots, so basically I played him up to, let's see, I am currently at level 6, I believe. And I tried to level him up in a way that made sense. It's like he's used flame, so destruction makes sense in the story, but he's also a Daedra. So I gave him a little bit into conjuration as well. But I haven't put anything into restoration, none of that sort of stuff. Enchanting and alchemy will have some points in it later, because he does like to do that sort of stuff and showed Merida. And I unfortunately had to put one thing into smithing, because I wanted to be able to get him some steel stuff. But so far, he's used two-handed a bit in the story, so I got that up a little bit, not much. And as you can see, Sneak is not going up with him, because this has actually been kind of fun for me to play. He does not sneak. He's not sneaky. He got 1 point of sneak for the bear, which I wasn't even crouched at that time, so I don't know how I got that. So yes, I am trying to build him as he was in the story. Now, because in the story he has only just managed to come back, and yeah, that's as close as I can make it. I know it's not perfect. His head's way too big. But he's a Breton, I did my best to recreate him. I don't know what's going on with his lips. He's got a permanent pucker. So, apparently Sanguine just wants to kiss all the boys. But I tried to level him as best as I could, but in the story, since he just came back and lost all of his powers, I wanted him to be low level when he starts out. So he's got, the skills that he learned while traveling with Merida a little bit. But, yeah, he's not really in that great of condition. So Hercene is going to be played by Lydia. And unfortunately, I could not get her to put down the sword and shield and use just a bow. So, unfortunately, Hercene is now going to be traveling around looking like a regular mercenary. I couldn't put her in fur armor either, so we're just going to pretend like we always have. Thank you, Lydia, for your participation. We appreciate it. But how I'm going to write this is that we start out with Sam starts out at Riften, and they're like, hey man, let's try some easy things to see how well you do. We're going to head up to the College of Winterhold but we want to make sure that you can pass as both a wizard, and a fighter. And they come out here, and he takes on a couple of the spiders that are right on the beginning, and Hercene is just like, oh, dude, you are just a wreck. And Sanguine is having trouble using, I got him his steel greatsword again, and it's just too heavy for him. He doesn't have any of his Daedric strength, so he's struggling a little bit with it, hence a low level. So they're trying to find other ways. So basically his person grunt is like, you know what, you only know flames, despite the fact that you're supposed to pass as a conjurer when you get to the college. My letter of recommendation will only go so far. You're going to have to carry your own. So he just brought Sanguine a bunch of conjuration books. And so he's got Conjure Familiar, Atronak, not going to use Dragonskin. But because, this is the game, I'm going to play this so that he is not allowed to shout. Because he is not the Dragonborn. He's also not allowed to use a healing spell, because healing magic is usually something that is gifted by the gods, like Mara and Stendar and the like. So he's not going to be able to heal using magic. He is only allowed to use a conjuration, so he's also, because he doesn't sneak, he's just going to be blundering through everything. So he and Hercene are now going to head on up towards College of Winterhold and see if they can survive. And that's where we are right now. So yeah, it's been a fun time trying to plot this out. It's going to be a lot of fun switching over to Merida and playing as her, too.
Back off.
I ain't causing you problems. Shut up. Now, I will say that I did go and get the Dragonstone and everything, so the dragons are in the world, and there's a random dead deer here. Oh, with an amethyst! Oh, lucky day! And I'd like to think that Hercene's like, let me skin it. Please, you're absolute numpty at this. But yes, the dragons are in the world. I delivered the Dragonstone, so it'll be realistic, but again, no shouting. So even if I absorb a soul, I am not doing any shouts. And wow, okay, so wolf killed the deer, guardsman killed the wolf. It's a great circle of life. But yeah, Merida just came through here the other day. So that area in there, that mine with the spiders, is clear. So, my girlfriend helped you. You're welcome. But now we're getting out there. Merida is back. She reported back to Riften to find Clavicus Vial where she had left Sanguine. And she's like, what the heck? What are you doing? We had a plan. And he's like, yeah, but your plan sucks, so we're doing our own thing. So she's going to get to have a couple more adventures out there. And okay, Lydia, just run ahead. Or, excuse me, Hercene. Sorry. Gotta stay in character. Stay in character. And yet more dead animals on the side of the road. Oh my goodness, it's just a slaughter today. Also, it's a little scary because Merida's the one who's been using the calm spell to deal with, like, bears and stuff. And, yeah. Spoiler alert, Sam Guavine does not use calm spells. So yeah, he's gonna head off to become... He's gonna go to Skyrim's version of Hogwarts, and he's... Basically, what he's doing there is he's trying to research... in it, I'll admit to some outright plagiarism. I always thought, oh god, more spiders. Hold on. I'll tell you what the plagiarism is later. Onward! Oh good, Lydia's using the bow. I gotta say, using the... And the spider just falls out of the world, like it does. I gotta say, using the two-handed sword is kind of fun. Okay, so back to plagiarism. I called the flower Obliviate. I know that it's from Harry Potter and all that, but considering that Quagmire, I believe is the name of Veramina's place, I'd like to think that with her association with memories and the like, she would have stuff there that would mess with, the mind. I'm not actually going up here, I just saw something to mine. And Well, that's not Sanguine saying, you know, the character does need, you know, supplies. But yes, I called the flower Obliviate, and it's used to make something called the Erasure Potion. So, it only grows in Oblivion, that is my headcanon. And so they're wondering, well, Vermina is a known ally of Sanguine. That's actually, that part is canon. But, for whatever reason, they're like, well, she wouldn't betray you, what's going on? You know, did you piss her off? Well, no more than usual. So yes. They are on their way to try and study, see if they can find any books or anything. They're searching in both realms, to try and see if they can find any information about this potion and about... leave that poor goat alone. But yes, they're just basically doing an information run, and I like to think that that's how they get wrapped up in the College of Winterhold stuff. And more dead animals. Seriously, this is the path of death. It's like, did Hersing come down here, you know, for a while? Oh well, that's meat. Also, if you notice that the weight is off, I am allowing us to carry everything because I like to headcanon Hersing would just carry it all for him. Be like, just give it to me. We need supplies! Okay, fine, give it. Okay, so this is gonna take me by known dragon areas, but I wanted to stop at Windhelm first, because I like to think that they get there around evening, which it's already 12:59 p.m. And that would be a natural area where he's like, look, I know you are still a Daedric Prince and you have all your powers. Wow, missed by a mile, Sanguine. But yes, they're gonna stop by Windhelm, and try to pass as perfectly normal people. You know, just a random guy in mismatched steel armor and iron armor with a two-handed sword that is also, you know, he's also a mage user, or excuse me, a magician. And yeah, they're just basically look like a wreck. And anybody who's been to Windhelm knows exactly what's going to happen the second that Sanguine gets there. And I am going the wrong direction. We need to go this way after we pick up some Nightshade. Because again, I want to level up the alchemy and the enchanting, because that is something that Sanguine does on the side. I mean, let's face it, he's the Daedric Prince of drug use. He's going to... Oh, the poor goat. Sorry, Sanguine, your patron animal has just gone down. That's so sad. Now again, if any vigilants are on the road, we either need to avoid them, or run from them, or fight them. Because I didn't input the code here to make them hostile, that's only on Meredith's playthrough. But I will treat it as though they are hostile here. So yes, that's where we are in the story. And more wolves. So yeah, he's trying to build up his two-handed. But I think he's getting tired. He's taking a couple of knocks, so let's switch him over to his magic. Because he also needs to be practicing with the Bound Sword and with Soul Trap. Which, actually, no, I should put Soul Trap on here. There we go. Oh! I have no idea who that is. Yep. There you go. Try not to die. There we go. We can start filling up some of his enchanting stuff. Who the heck is Faldrus? Oh, he's got money. Oh, and he's got black mage robes. That's good. Screw it, just take it all. But yeah. Sanguine is going to slowly turn away from using his heavy stuff. He just isn't doing it. The whole reason I did the heavy armor and all that was because as a Daedra, they wear heavy armor. They use a two-handed blade. But he's had all his powers taken away. He's as weak as a human. And he's lazy by nature, so he's like, I don't want to do this. So I imagine he's whining right now to... Ooh, Silver Garnet Ring. When did I get that? I don't even remember getting that, but okay, put that on. So he's like, can I please? This isn't even the good stuff that Merida made for me that fit. Alright, fine, take it off. And he's wearing an amulet of Chimera for no reason. But yeah, he doesn't have much in the way of weapons or anything. Other than his bound sword. He's like, oh, this is much better. Much lighter. What is that up there? I can't remember. So yeah, he's slowly starting to look more like himself. You know, ignore the fact that he's kind of got a poofy face. But poor Sanguine. He's had a rough time. Huh, interesting. Normally there's a dragon flying around here. I'm not seeing it. It might be that because I'm so low level, and in an area of the world they're not expecting me to be, maybe they're not flying around? But, no idea. But, the hot springs. Sanguine's probably thinking, this would be a much better bathing area. No more going to cold springs and having Merida heat them up with her hands. Ooh, Jeffbays. Snack on those. I have no idea who these people are. There's abandoned encampment, and I see a dead horse, and a couple other things, as everything loads. Oh, let's talk to these people. Ooh, Crundum. Hold on one second. Can't resist doing any mining. Sorry. Alrighty, so who are you people? Are you bandits, or are you friendly? Oh, you're hunters.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Okay.
All right, then.
You all seem nice. Random cart and money. Book. Oh, it's a skill book. Two-handed goes up. Alrighty. Won't object to that. And pretty, pretty horses. More jazz bass. Yeah, while Sanguine didn't have any trouble stealing, he also is more than likely slightly paranoid, because he's like, I've lost my, Daedric powers. I don't want to find out the hard way that I've also lost my Daedric, immortality. Okay, so, nope, cabbages, no. And then there's a magic flying potion right here. Wolf Queen, the Book of Daedra. Aw, Khajiit. Okay, this isn't marked as stealing, so hey. Sanguine, where'd you learn a skill like that? I watched Merida a couple of times. It's harder than it looks. Damn it. Yeah, he doesn't have the advantages she does, but he's picked up a few things. Oh, there's a book. Oh, Real Baron's Eye, I don't care. Yeah. Ooh, wheat. That's a good product right there. I can't see anything. Oh, wait, nope. There's something. There is something. No cabbages. It's so odd playing as a guy. I'm so used to seeing the dresses and everything, it's like, oh wait, no, I'm gonna be seeing the men's shirts for a change. I like to think that Hersing will make a comment, it's like, must you stop and pick everything? And Sanguine has kind of a moment of, oh, there it is! There's the dragon. Oh, I'm not supposed to be sneaking. Whoops. I like to think he would duck down and hide from the dragon while Hersing's like, yes! Let us fight for glory! He's like, no, Hersing. No. I am squishy. And flammable. But he still takes the time to pick the jazz face. Well, there's should be some giants there for him to fight, so you have fun with that, dragon. I am not fighting you, if I can help it. There should also be some up here, if I'm lucky. Yeah, Sanguine is not the Dragonborn. I don't care what this game says. Sanguine is not doing that shit. Okay, I think we should be sufficiently far enough away. Okay, which way are you guys going? Because it looks like in every direction. We'll just swing right. Because we don't want any trouble. Yeah, I like to think that he and Hersing get into a little bit of an argument. It's like, no, I don't want to fight the dragons, but I do! It's like, and how are you going to keep it from coming back? Merida's not here. Yes, Sanguine will never complain about Merida's mushroom picking ever again, because he is literally doing the same thing, only with literally everything else. He's like, we need food, and we need supplies, and I can make potions, and that's a way to make money. No. I think I know who this is. Just in case. Gonna quick save.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
No, it's not. It's the mercenary again. I never, ever get... I have played this game so many times, and yet with both Merida and now with Sanguine, I'm running into these mercenaries, and it's like, I never pass a persuade check. So you know what?
You want to pay me to do my job? Fine. I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure you take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line.
Interesting. Okay, so she just gives you a random location? Let's see. No, that's Iverstead. Yeah, I'm not... I have no idea what she just gave me. Does it say in the quest? I don't think so. This is just turn off everything. Okay, so she just gives me random locations, I guess? I mean... Oh, Morvenskar! Oh, okay, yeah, these were all from, looking at the map in Whiterun on the Jarl's table, but that isn't. That's where he has his party, and he's like, don't you go wiping out my revels. I like them. Or revelers, or revelries? What do you call people who revel? I don't know. But whatever those people are called, he wouldn't want them killed. He'd probably be offended. It's like, they're not causing any harm. Sorry, Lydia. I think I hit you with that. Didn't mean to. God, there's so much to pick around here. I love it. It takes me forever to get anywhere when I'm playing this game. Because I pick up literally everything. Aww, pretty little fox. And we're still traveling more or less north. Ah, we can see the stables. So it's like, Hersing, I need you to pretend to be normal, okay? No riling up the guards or nothing, you know. You're wearing fur armor, just try to pass as a mercenary. I like to think one of the guards makes a comment about, you look like one of those dirty Forsworn, and Hersing's like, what'd you say about my people? Because from what I understand, the Forsworn are his people. They are worshippers of Hersing. So yeah. I like to think he gets a little uppity about that, and Sanguine's like trying to ride his ass and be like, no, 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 no fighting, no fighting. I said no fighting. Okay, so I think I've divested this place of every creep cluster and Jazz Bay and Dragon's Tongue that could possibly... Oh, nope, missed one. Yeah, the Jazz Bays, I like to think he's thinking, oh, ground grapes. Ooh, you know, they don't make the best wine, but they're good. You know. Because, yeah, they're kind of grape-like a little bit. Or, you know, maybe more like blueberries? Either way, I like to think he's like, yum. He's just eating as he goes. I'm wondering how much I have at this point. Ooh, snowberries. Which, despite their red color and the fact that they look a little bit like holly, you know, are apparently not poisonous. Which really kind of throws me off. I wonder how much he has at this point. I gotta see. Let's see, 18 purple mountain flowers, 40 dragon's tongues, 18 creep clusters. Yeah, he's... I can't play anybody who does not pick everything. That's just in my nature. I cannot say no. Yeah. And all of his people, his forces are divided. Hersing was originally going to try and go with Merida, but Clavicus Vile kind of like threw a tiny little fit. It was like, how come you have to go? You need to protect Sanguine. And Hersing thought about it and was like, you know what? Clavicus Vile will probably piss off Merida and make me seem even better. Sure, you go with her. Alright, so it's getting a long evening. Sanguine's getting, you know, hungry. He's like, Jazz Bay babes only do so much.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to.
Fair.
Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swiftness.
So he managed to make it to the center of Ulfric Stormcloak's rebellion. And he's just trying not to stand out, trying not to stand out, trying not to stand out. Hersing, stop standing out. But yes, I think you all know what's going to happen now that we're here. There is one specific person that we need to meet, and it is the entire reason that I will have them stop for the night here.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? Who comes through?
Okay, there she is.
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
Meet our new temporary companion. I like to think that she tries to sell him a flower at the gate, or hears her mumbling, and he's like, wait, where are your parents? The idea of Sanguine adopting all the lost kids holds true, but he obviously is not going to send her on the roads all by herself and be like, oh, go to Whiterun. It's like, no, Whiterun is overrun with Vigilance of Stendar. He's going to look at this child and be like, well, I don't really have a home right now, but I'm heading up to the College of Winterhold if you want to come with me. I'll make sure you don't go hungry. And Hircine would object to this strenuously at first, but I like to think Hircine is more wolf-minded, so his idea of keeping a pack together, I'd like to think that he would be like, you know what, it is the duty of the adults to look after the young, and would quickly adopt it. So yeah, we get to see Papa Sanguine and Uncle Hircine.
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
And there we go. I wonder what... I just asked her where her parents are.
They're dead. My father was a... I'm all alone.
Okay, so apparently that was just looping.
I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yes! I made sure to buy the house in Whiterun just so Lucia could have a place, and also so I could do this.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
And now she's gonna run off to Whiterun, which I like how they're, just let the kids wander the roads to make it to their own house, and there's no escort or nothing. Yeah, that's not how it goes here. He offers to take her with him. And it was like, we'll keep you warm in bed.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Where are they? Oh, here we go. Yes.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Just please leave. It's very awkward that you stay in here.
Beware, the Dragonborn comes.
So, Sanguine and Hircine just sort of bring their new adopted child. I also like to think at some point she calls Hircine Papa as well and assumes that he and Sanguine are married. And at that point we find out that Hircine has indeed fallen for Sanguine's temptations in the past, but they're not married. No, we're not married. Okay, so let's get some stuff to eat.
And the legend yet grows.
I also like to think Hircine's doing all the cooking.
You'll know.
It's like, you are so freaking useless. Okay, so let's get a good night's sleep. Ah, what a beautiful morning!
We'll drive
Oh, hi Hircine. Did you stand guard all night?
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Alrighty, so the trek continues. And they get out of here early in the morning because they don't want to get dragged into all the shit that goes on in Windhelm. They're trying to stay low, and Hircine was garnering some funny looks because he's dressed like a Forsworn. And I could just see other people being like, oh man, we don't want those Forsworn in the city. And Sanguine's like, let's get our newly adopted daughter away from the danger, please. Alright, so... Nope. Now let's see, we gotta get up to Winterhold. So the best way to do that, I mean, we could go around there, but I think Sanguine would want to stick to roads, so... We are gonna put the marker over here. And hope for the best. And we will be passing a couple of places that are questionable. We'll see if we get into any fights. Oh, sure, you just walked out the second I was gonna be in the way. Thanks a lot, dude. Yeah, they get started on a snowy morning. With Sanguine whining. Oh, God, I hate the cold. I'm more suited for Cyrodiil in the summer. Oh, I remember the days. What days were those? Nothing, honey. But yeah. I like to think that because poor Sophie doesn't have good, like, clothing and stuff. Because all the kids have the same clothing, and it's like, she's been on the streets. Where are they? I heard you. Ah. But yeah, Sophie's been living on the street. She wouldn't have good stuff. She'd be skinny. She'd be hungry. And because she doesn't have, you know, good clothing, I imagine she has very thin boots, not good for, you know, traveling. So I like to think that Hershey is just, like, letting her sit on his shoulders, despite the fact that she's a little bit big to be doing that. He's like, nah, you can go up there. I'm fine. And Sanguine, I like to think, is one of those types who just watches people and learns from them. And who are you, mister?
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Oh, you're doing fine. It's just up the road, buddy. I already cleared it for you. But yeah, Sanguine watches, and he learns that way. He's very much an observant, you know, mimicking kind of person. So, he's seen Merida do a little bit of smithing, so he kind of has picked up a tiny bit. So he'd be like, I bet I could make you some new boots. We just gotta get, you know, someplace a little bit safer. Okay, so this is a mill. Nobody's here. Of course, it is early in the day. Chicken. Are we still heading in the right direction? Yeah, we still got a ways to go. This would actually surprise Herson a little bit. While Sanguine's having trouble, you know, holding stuff, and he's just so tired all the time. He didn't lose that much stamina while he was gone. So he still can walk around a little bit. He's just having trouble with the sword. Innuendo. Random carts everywhere. Why do people just leave carts all over Skyrim? Seriously, if you ever need a cart, just walk down the road. There'll be one. Werewolves. Let's leave them alone. We've got enough wolf pelts. Oh, except when the one's right in front of us. Whoa! Slightly violent there. Yeah, this is getting me a lot of petty souls filled up. But I want to make sure I'm not filling up my good souls. Like, I got a common soul gem. Let's see. Filled with lesser souls. Well, I still got plenty of soul gems that need filled. I'll be able to do some enchanting as we go along. Ooh, is that something that can be mined? Mine! Corundum! Woot! Ah, boy, here we go. Random encounter. Okay, let's try the persuade.
Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold.
Really?
I'm not going to ask again.
Okay, let's make sure it clicks.
Don't you walk away from me.
Get him! Get him, Hercene! Thank you! Just take everything. There we go. That was fun! It's like, a thief actually tries to rob two Daedric princes. Good job, lady. And if we don't even go all that far and already... More stuff! Oh, Ice Wolf this time. Slightly tougher variant of wolf. And now my one-handed's going up. Ooh, but I see some stuff up there. Yay! Free food. And it's my favorite thing in the world. Mine, 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 mine. It's all mine. And now we come to a bit of a conundrum. Because this fort, I think, well, it doesn't seem to be covering everything. No, no sneaky. Sanguine does not like this. It's bad for his knees. Okay, it does go around. For some reason, I thought this fort crossed the entire thing. Okay, so... These are... just look like mages. Well, I'm a mage! Who has a big friggin' sword! Okay, my weapons... You yield, huh? Oh, okay, I'm dying. Where the heck is Lydia? Potion of resist, healing. Oh, this guy. Stop backing up! Damn you! Okay, why is my thing only hitting every now and again? Oh, good! Lydia got involved! Woohoo! And thanks, Fire Atronak, you know, Flame Atronak. I'm gonna just wait on my while I heal. I got roughed up pretty bad. Ooh, these guys had some good stuff on them. Just gonna take everything to sell it out of spite. Ooh, minor conjuration. Those might be worth putting on. Is anybody even left? Or is it just those three people? Because I'm not seeing anybody. Random bone. Also, I love the way he almost flies when he jumps. Lydia. I mean, Hersine.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
I think I need to give her something better. She has a steel sword, but... And she has a random bow, but I'm just going to give her this Ancient Nord. There you go, honey.
Let's get going, then.
That should be stronger than what you have. Nope, jump. And also... That does not look healthy. It looks like I'm being stabbed with my own sword. Alright, let's see what's around here. Okay, nothing much there. Although, I do have a level up. So, let's see. Wow, he was really struggling there. So, let's put a little bit more into health. And let's see. Definitely don't need anything in the Thief School. Let's see. Bound weapons do more damage, or Apprentice. I think Apprentice, so he can cast those spells a little bit better. I'll probably take Mystic Binding next time, because yeah, then Bound weapons can Soul Trap, so I won't have to have, you know, both those spells on me. Alrighty, let's continue our great journey. Also, I probably should move the map marker. Then again, it's basically the only road, so let's hope I don't get lost. And, oof. I think, yeah, let's keep the Flame Atronach on call. I imagine that Flame Atronach is really confused. It's like, wait, Daedric Prince summoning me. Don't you have your own, like, people? The Dark Brotherhood's already after me. I like to think that this is just, yeah, Gentleman's Guide. I don't know why I picked that up. Let's see. Eliminate Sanguine by any means necessary. Yeah. Would the Vigilance stoop to that level of hiring, assassins and stuff like that? I'd like to think that there might be a few Vigilants who have just sunk that far. There's that much rage. So yeah. Gonna have to contend with those. Lots of snowberries. Goat. And fox. They are friends. The second I put that away, I'm gonna run into something. Guaranteed. Stillborn Cave. That sounds lovely. I'm not going in there. It's my favorite thing!
What's inside?
A cave. Probably death is inside. You think? Okay, gonna have to be careful because we're getting into Snow Bear, Snow Saber, all that jazz. Though thankfully it's just a wolf this time. A regular, easy to kill wolf. I knew the moment I put the sword away. And I think... might as well. I think there is a Snow Saber attack on here. Like, kills a farmer or something. And I have a random arrow. What happened? Oh, so where's Lydia? I have an arrow through me. That looked painful. Yeah, I think that's the encounter down there. Is that guy just hiding?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Ah, so that's a random encounter we're getting.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Oh, will you? Stop running!
Did you see someone run past just now?
Yeah, and I just murdered him. You're welcome.
Well, if you do, grab him and
I didn't select that!
Bastard stole from me. Until next time. Keep that magic away from me.
Well, that's lovely. I love it when the game does that. You select one thing and it forces the choice on another. Doesn't matter where your mouse is, doesn't matter what you select, it's just gonna do whatever the hell it wants. So, oh well, we now have a... What was that? A draining weapon? I think I already have that. Yeah, Iron Mace of Draining, yeah. Oh, it drains 20 points of magic! Well, there we go.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Okay, so this guard's really patrolling way out here. But that also means if we run into anything, we have a guard to fall back on. And I just heard something. Where are you at, dogs? And that one ran away. Oh, and it did a flip. Good job. Well, so far, I guess the saber cat was just that one time I was playing. So, that's good. I'd rather not run into a saber cat. Of any variety. Especially the snow. The snow ones are really tough. Thanks, guys. We saved the goat! Sanguine can be happy now. Hey, we are almost to Winterhold. Huzzah! An ice wolf, where? Oh, shit! Oh, it's too fast, okay. You can't outrun it. Alright, let's potion up. I at least picked up enough ingredients that I was able to make some restore health potions. Alright. You wanna fight? Let's fight. There we go. Yeah, and she's using the bow and arrow and staying to the back. It's like, Hercene, you're supposed to be protecting me. How come I'm the front runner in this? Oh, there it is. Our destination. Oh. And now, to lie our way in. Now, see, I created a bunch of people, you know, Daedra, who answer only to Sanguine. You know, they're his closest friends and advisors in Oblivion. And I like to think that one of them, I kind of came up with this whole story for him. His name is Grunt, and he used to work for Hermaeus Mora. He was just another Daedra who lived in Apocrypha. But Sanguine enticed him forward, and it's like, Grunt loves, you know, research, and he loves his books, but he really loves his women and his food. So, but he still has, you know...
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on there. But yes, Grunt still is a member of the college in Cyrodiil, so I like to think he gave Sanguine kind of a writ of passage. You know, oh yes, this is my friend and colleague. You know, he's come here to do some research, help him out. So, that is what we are playing with.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
Yeah.
The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh really? Here's a note.
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
Alright, let's just answer. It's like, alright, I'm here to try and find a cure for what ails me.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Answers. Ooh, these are all good. And these all go towards, you know, the various... I just want to see what it looks like inside. It's like, want to unravel the mysteries of Aetherius. I think that's Conjuration. Bend the will of those around me as illusion. And then I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy any who oppose me.
I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college?
Money.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Dang.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill.
Son of a biscuit, I don't have that one.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
That's actually a good deal. 30 gold for that? Where is it? Okay, so apparently I just have the spell? Oh, okay, so I don't even have to read the book. Okay.
No matter what, the college will endure.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's an apprentice level spell. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. That's really annoying. 131. I should have that. I have 130. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that sucks. There's gotta be a way to boost that. Let's see. Any way to boost my magic? There we go! Increase my magic by 10 points.
Well done indeed.
You suck.
I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
I don't know what would happen if I used it on her.
The bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I think isn't she the, destruction person? Maybe? I don't know. Also, you walk really slow. Walk faster. Because, you know, me and my assistant, Herkeen... ignore the fact that he looks like Herkeen. No, it's Herkeen. Yeah, we're totally mages, and we just want to, you know, get inside. Oh, for once this is actually working. Usually she glitches out and screws it up, but okay. Just walk. Also, seriously, in all this time, nobody's tried to repair this. Nobody. Oy. Although I will admit that jumping down from here when you use, the becoming corporeal shout is kind of a lot of fun. Alrighty, we've made it to the college. We are here. Yeah. So now Sanguine gets to figure out what the heck is going on. Maybe see if he can find some books that'll help him out. But oh, what's this? Drama?
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Hello!
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Oh, yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
That does not
The
look
Arcanium
comfortable.
is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
I like to think Sanguine tries to
Unfortunately,
charm
we've
her.
had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Sanguine, shame on you. She's showing you around. You get your eyes off of that. Oh, she walks so slow. It's been 84 years.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Please move faster.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay, you head that way. I'll join you in a couple of minutes. White salts. Oh, that's good. And ice ray teeth. Yeah, we'll eat some of that. Azura in the box. Oh my god. You actually gave me something for another Daedra. Thank you.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of
Excuse
our
me.
most esteemed wizards.
And now it'll take her 20 years to walk that way. Hey! Ah, but look who's here, who we can talk to.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
That's because Mirabelle is taken for friggin' ever.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Absolutely. No problems from these Daedric princes whatsoever.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
I've never selected that choice. Okay, so that's what he said. I'm just gonna exit out of this. Sanguine doesn't care.
Until next time.
Why did you stop?
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Oh, finally the tour is done. Alright, well, I am going to end it right there. We have made it to the college. And we'll be splitting between doing things with Sanguine and then doing things with Merida. So, look forward to it next time, seeing how Merida finally stops sneaking and just starts killing everything. I'm looking forward to playing it. I hope you enjoy watching it. But until next time, thank you for watching. Y'all have a good evening.